Now joining in Jayesh Mehta, who is from DSP Finance. Jayesh, the rupee is up over 1% in initial trade. What's happening there?
Of course, I think our macros were all good for currency, but I think it was the continuous outflow of FPI which was creating problem, and that's where today, at least the expectation is that at least starting today and maybe for next few months, we will see some inflow, or even if we don't see some inflow, the outflows would stop, hopefully. And that's the reason. And of course, there is also positioning just like equities. There is also positioning which was also short dollar rupee. That covering has happened. Plus, a lot of exporters who had not sold, they would also, if it falls below 90, they would also be coming. So from that perspective, yeah, we will see if next 4 days, 5 days, the flows become positive in India on the FPI side. That should definitely give us new level of 8900.
Right. I was just going to come to that, Jayesh, that does the India-US trade deal now then put a floor to the rupee, and what range do you sense rupee clocking in? The fact that we were almost hitting 92 just about day before, or the previous week rather.
So we would look at appreciation, but there are two things I would caution. One is, of course, while we are all expecting the flows would come, but there is also something which is on the gross thing, which is also a little bit shaky. Because while we have been seeing there's been FPI outflow, but there have been gross numbers, if you look at it, like 15,000 crore purchase, 18,000 crore sale. If that kind of thing continues and if we still see outflow in spite of two mega deals, Euro and US, there is something which we need to really introspect and, maybe the regulators need to check what's happening. That's number one. And number two, from RBI side, of course, they need to support bond also. Hopefully, they don't come to start buying dollar, because if they do that, I think the people will stop selling, particularly the exporter will stop selling what is the need to sell. If RBI is going to be a floor and keep on buying dollars with some good positive news, let it rise. Let rupee appreciate, let dollar depreciate. That will be the theme. Hopefully, our regulator does that.
Oh, yes, indeed. For now, of course, the rupee is rejoicing. Ajay, it's great to have you today on ET Now. Thanks for your time, as always. Let me quickly